Since the day I moved to Europe, I have heard countless people telling me how bad British food is in general. And after 5 years, I finally have a chance to be in this country and try it for myself to see the stereotype is true. In this video, I'm going to try as many traditional British food as possible and see if British food is actually bad. Maybe it's gonna surprise me, I don't know. Let's go. Personally, I have to say it was pretty hard to find like authentic British stuff over here as a tourist. I guess if you're like living here, you probably know where to get it. For me, when I walk around the streets, mostly I find Korean, Vietnamese, Asian, Chinese food. It is not that easy to find authentic British food. However, we were suggested to go to this market called Borough Market. Hopefully, we're going to find some authentic British food over here. Let's go. Fudge seems to be a very traditional British food. I don't know if I ever eat fudge before, but I think it's pretty sweet. I don't know how they make it as well, but from my point of view, it's basically just a block of sugar and they push flavor on it. I chose two flavors. There's one called clotted. The seller said it's the most traditional flavor over here. There's one caramel one as well, the top selling fudge over here. I don't taste anything but sugar. Really? Like people buy it and then they snack on it? I feel like it's just a block of sugar. You normally use it to cook something. You just like eat the whole piece like that? Nah, not my taste. I heard that this restaurant is very famous and they even said that themselves because they have it very big on the side that they are world famous. These are very two traditional British stuff. One is a scotch egg and it looked like this. First of all, I thought it would be hot, but it's really, really cold. And I had no clue what's inside as well. Let's see. So there's a layer of meat in here, cold meat as well. Am I supposed to like recook it in the microwave? I'm supposed to do that? My friend who lives in England, he's standing right there and he's nodding his head. I'm not supposed to eat it cold. Okay. No, it's too late now. I'm gonna eat it. Ooh, it's like a meat bun in Vietnam. But instead of the bun, they just replace it with, I don't know what that is. Let's see. It's just meat and egg. There's not much flavor in there as well. I mean, it's not tasting like bad or something. Just not very flavorful. This one is sausage roll. It looked like a pastry cake. Maybe it's good. Let's see. I definitely like it more than whatever this is, the egg rolls, because it's warm and stuff. I also like the pastry, but it's nothing special. It's edible. I don't have anything to complain about it. I feel very bad for being so harsh, but it's if you're hungry, you could eat it. And this is cultural experience. So I would rate the egg roll 2 out of 10. This one is a solid 5 out of 10. So we are in York, a city in northern England, and we're having tea at around 3 in the afternoon. And let me just say, if this is how the English live normally, I want to move here. Look at this. This is a coffee place. It's like a restaurant / coffee, and it looks like it belongs to like a royal family or something. Like this is a royal experience.
Well, the prices are kind of royal too.
The prices are quite expensive. Like I think I paid £8 for this drink.
Look at her tea, by the way. Cider tea.
You just sit in the middle of like a giant backyard. Here's a castle over here, and this is your afternoon tea place. It's insane. Sometimes I watch the crowd on Netflix, and there were scenes of rich people, like the royal people, drinking in royalty place. And I thought that it just only the super rich people can have that kind of opportunity. But actually it's not. It's like so beautiful over here. You can just walk into any random pubs or like coffee shop, and it looked like you are in a castle. You know what I think about the UK? I think they have too many space, so they just came up with things like this. This is a cider with mango and lime.
Ooh.
And it tastes amazing. I have to say, like beer and cider in the UK is really good. I also ordered some olive for snack. This is the biggest olive I have ever seen in my life. Look at this, look at the size. It's really good. Want to try some, honey?
No, thank you.
Really?
I don't like olives, you know that.
You don't like olive at all? Who did I marry to? I paid £25 for it. Completely worth it.
But like, I also got a beer, so it's not just the cider and
What do you have? What do you have there? Red, deep, mild, ruby, smoky, velvet.
Oh, but I forgot the ice cubes for me.
It's super cold, honey. I mean, I was serious. It was not a joke.
It's interesting because, like, most of the time you get the beer warm.
Oh my God, honey.
Oh, look how
It is very bitter, but it's good.
bitter but good.
It's super smooth too. It's bitter, but it's like super smooth. 10 out of 10. Would definitely recommend. Since we are in Scotland, so for breakfast, we're going to have a traditional Scottish breakfast. Let me see what it has here. So they said it has 2 slices of baked bacon, 2 free-range eggs, 1 sausage, black pudding, haggis, potato scone, baked beans. It looks a bit sad, honestly.
It looks awesome.
Really. A bit like a vegetable as well.
So to tell you a secret, this is my breakfast. You can just stole it for trying.
I'm not into having baked beans in the morning. I have never seen anyone eating baked beans. So here's bean, here's bread. They just eat it on each other like that. It's better than I thought,
Well, it's really good actually.
but it's not like super good. It's soft, it fits with the bread. And this is the pudding. It's blood sausage,
I
right?
think so.
Honestly, it smells very strong, but it doesn't taste that strong. It's kind of crunchy like a piece of toast. It's not bad, it's pretty good. Give me my delicious egg benedict. I have an egg benedict instead. When they said sourdough, I didn't expect it to be sour. It is very sour, the bread.
Yeah, really?
I'm wondering if, like, is it the English breakfast or is it just a Scottish breakfast? Does the English breakfast look the same?
The English breakfast looks much the same, but doesn't have the haggis inside, I guess.
What's a haggis?
They also call it a pudding, and it's filled with sheep intestines, liver, and lungs.
Honestly, the ingredients sound like I would enjoy it. But then somehow when I eat it, I didn't like it so much. So, how much do you rate your Scottish breakfast? 1 to 10?
It's good. Well, I think I would have expected a bit more. It's actually pretty tasty. From 1 to 10, 7.5.
You know, I heard a lot about British chips and fish for years and years. And I heard that it's one of their most popular dishes, if not the most popular dishes. And that's why I have to try it when I come here. Here we have like half a fish fillet, a lemon, some potato. They call it chips over here.
And tartar sauce.
Okay. So the chip itself is not good. It's deep fried, I think, but it's not crunchy. I think they boil it and then they fried it. Let's see the fish. He chose the breaded one, like the super duper crunchy one. Let's see how it tastes like. I think it's a butter fish, right?
Maybe try a piece more out of the middle. I guess the outside is pretty dry, isn't it?
So it's basically a fish covered in flour, and then they deep fried it. And I don't think they put any spices on it, so it just tastes like that. Honestly, I did not expect much from it, so 3 out of 10. Another interesting dish that I found in the menu is steak pie. And it's basically beef inside a pie. And here I have some mashed potato, green beans, obviously.
Peas.
Huh?
Peas.
Peas. Oh, okay. Peas. Is that the same thing?
I don't think so.
Green peas? The beef was really good. Really good. It's like slow cooked beef and it fits super well with the sauce. This is 9 out of 10. I would eat it at home. I would eat it like not even while traveling. I would eat it as one of the normal dish. And that's a very big compliment because I only eat food that I consider very good normally.
That's true.
Okay. I don't think English food is the best, but you know what's very good over here? Immigrant food. Just like we have Asian food, we have Indian food is super good over here. I mean, I bet other food is good too, but I basically just eat these two, especially Chinese food. There's a lot of like Chinese people living in England, especially in London, and the food over here is like crazily good. I'm having some meat buns here. This is with chicken. The other two is with melted custard egg. It was awesome. I could spend days just like eating Chinese food and Vietnamese food over here. I ended up at a Vietnamese restaurant over here. I hope it's good. I have never tried it before. Just want to talk a bit about the tipping culture over here. It's not as crazy in the US for sure. In Germany, you can just tip as much as you want. Normally people tip around 5 to 10% in Germany. You only tip when like there's exceptional service. Here in the UK, they don't demand you tip as well like the US. But when you pay, they would have like a service charge of around 10%. Which means you tip 10%. And if you don't want that, you could tell them like, no, I just want to tip like 5% or 8% or like, I don't want to tip at all. But it's an uncomfortable conversation. So normally people don't do that, I guess. So yeah, you just automatically tip 10% over here. And that's how it goes. So I'm on a boat right now, doing a boat ride. And I am having a Yorkshire Hard, a craft beer from Yorkshire.
In other words, she's drinking my beer.
It's not even that strong, it's 4%. Actually, beer in the UK is not that strong like in Germany, right? Like I try some and I never get like super drunk, but like in Germany, when you try beer, you get like super drunk after a while. But I just want to film this because the scenery is super nice. It's super windy. I hope you guys still can hear me though. Let's try the beer. Oh my God, it is bitter. It is very bitter. I don't like it. They said there is spice, lemon and citrus flavor there, but I don't taste anything but bitterness. Do you like UK beer so far, honey?
Yeah,
Britain beer?
I tried a lot of very nice beer, especially in Scotland.
German boyfriend got me some cider over here, strawberry and apple. Tastes super good.
It's pretty perfect. I can always go for the beer, Uyen can go for the cider.
Is there alcohol in here? 4% of alcohol. Honey, they have the same amount of alcohol. But I don't taste alcohol here, but I taste alcohol here. Why?
One is hiding it behind the sugar.
Okay, it's good. Back to the tour then. It is like 2 p.m. over here, and I'm thinking to try the British tea time, which is like crazily popular over here. It seems like you know, the stereotype British drinking tea and stuff like that. I wanted to do it properly, but it's like £30 per person to go to a restaurant to do the proper English tea time. I don't want to pay for that. So the solution is we're going to the supermarket, buying all of the stuff, and then go home and do a proper tea time at home. Let's go! We ended up spending £30 for this homemade tea time, so we didn't save much. German boyfriend went out and shop for this, and the man has like no limit whatsoever. But I'm excited to try it out. He did some research about what is a proper English tea time, but honestly, both of us like we don't really know much about it. So if we do anything wrong, let us know. The most important thing in a tea time properly has to be tea, right? I have a Yorkshire tea here. Sounds super British already. It's just black tea. This is a tiny bottle of milk that we bought from the supermarket. I guess you put milk into the tea as well? Or like, how do you do it? I'll just do it. If I do something wrong, cancel me. Now comes the cake part of the tea time. German boyfriend said that they eat scones over here during tea time. And he said this is a scone. This is German boyfriend's favorite thing. He said it tastes very good. And cookies. British cookie. Good for your digestive system. German boyfriend also bought me a lemon curd, which at first I thought is like lemon jam, but then I read the ingredients and they have eggs inside and also butter as well. Salted butter. Shortbread! Shortbread! Super British here. I don't know why they call it bread because it's a cookies. I think it's ginger cookie, something. You know, I have to confess, I don't have like a real British friend over here. If I have one, I would have do more research and gave you guys like more like local perspective, but I don't. So basically, I'm giving you guys this like perspective of British food from like a poorly foreigner point of view. Let's see what's inside. Okay, it's not a bread. It's also not a cake. It's a mixture between a bread and a cake. It's like a cookie that looks like a bread and not tasting like a cookie. I don't know. I never eaten this before. Like, I look excited, but not like in a way like, oh, it's so yummy. It's like, oh, what is this? I'm gonna put some lemon curd on it. Damn. The lemon curd. It's really good. It's not that sweet like I thought. I also don't taste the egg. I just taste lemon and butter. This is why you need tea for it. It's just too much dry stuff at the same time. I'm wondering what British people do during their tea time. Like, they eat and then what do? They just stare in the window like this? Or if they have family properly, they're gonna do chit chat too. In like a British accent, which I cannot do. Listen, I'm not mocking the British accent. I'm trying my best here. Seriously, this is not mocking. But I'm going to try to speak some British here for the video. Here I have some milk. I'm going to put it into this bloody tea. I'm sorry, it's not mocking. I'm trying my best. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not good. Nah, you need some sugar, I guess. I just remembered that I'm lactose intolerant. Gotta make myself a new cup of tea. Okay, the shortbread. Ginger cookie. The shortbread has nothing to do with ginger cookie. It doesn't have ginger inside. It's like butter cookie. And it's crazily dry. Let's try German boyfriend's favorite scone. I feel like the way I cut them is a bit sinful. But honestly, I don't know how you cut them properly. Normally at home, I don't eat them. It's good. It tastes like muffin. I feel like I'm choking soon because there's no... everything is so dry here. I don't even want to keep going anymore. German boyfriend bought a lot for me. I would like to try all of them. So I have to keep going, but like, that's a lot. You should dip them into the tea. That's how they do it. Damn. That's a crazily good cookies. This one. Wow. Okay, the cookies single-handedly beat everything on this table. I am so happy that we found this. This might be not the best like representation of like a British tea time. I think it's very close already. That's what I guess. I like the Kaffee und Kuchen time in Germany more because I feel like the cake in Germany is more like moisturized. But I like it that the Brits have a culture like this. when you spend a time in the day, just sit down, drink something, and then just like be slow and like do some snack. I feel like it's a good thing to have like a routine or something like that in a day. So it's cool. So after trying a lot of traditional British food for this video, here's my conclusion. Is British food as bad as what people made out of? No. Like, is it as good as Vietnamese food, Thai food, or even German food? Dare I say not. There are some moments during making this video, I was like, damn, it doesn't look good, but it tastes good. Like the pie with the meat, for example, or all of those tea moments. So to be fair, I don't think British food is the worst thing on earth, like people normally say it is. I wouldn't want to eat it every single day, but I'm glad that I tried out for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!